Kidzuko!
Welcome to the Wild Woolly What Is That Thing world of the Creature Cases Top 5.
I'm Detective Sam Snow.
And I'm zoologist Kit Casey. We're agents of CLADE, the Covert League of Animal Detective Experts. And today, we're counting down the top 5 amazing eyes.
An animal's sense of sight is one of its most important senses for both seeing the beauty of the world around them and to help them survive.
Did you know that many creatures have eyes that see the world differently? An animal's eyesight affects how they see distance, color, light, and more.
This time, we're on the case to find the creatures who have the most superior sight and get a peek into what their world looks like.
Let's start with number 5. Dung beetle.
A dung beetle? We all know dung beetles are our favourite poop pushers, but how can their eyes be powerful enough to make this list?
The job of a dung beetle is definitely a stinky one. When a pair of dung beetles decide to mate, they search far and wide for the freshest, squishiest, most nutrient-rich dung to lay their eggs in.
Okay, but what about their eyesight?
I'm getting there. Once dung beetles make their dung ball, the male usually pushes it while the female rides on top.
Is this where their eyesight comes in? Does the female dung beetle keep a lookout for dung thieves?
Although dung beetles are known to steal from each other, that's not what they're looking for. Because the male dung beetle pushes the ball, he's actually the one who has to see where they're going.
But Kit, how can he see anything with all that kicking and rolling?
After every few rolls, the dung beetle jumps on top of the ball and checks that he's rolling in the right direction. During the day, they use the position of the sun to chart their course. And Sam, this is the most out-of-this-world part.
Don't keep us in suspense, Kit.
Dung beetles' eyes may be small, but they're powerful enough to see the Milky Way galaxy in the night sky.
Whoa! So during the day, they use the sun to find their way, and at night, they use the stars.
Yep. Dung beetles remember where their burrows are and use the position of the sun and stars to guide them in a straight line back to their home.
Fascinating. I wasn't sure how dung beetles use their sight, but now I do.
Good one, Sam. Let's move on to our next creature. Number 4. Tarsier.
Kit, this creature looks like a cuddly little teddy bear who needs a hug.
Don't be fooled, Sam. Tarsiers sure are cute, but they're also fierce predators that can jump super far to catch their prey. And check out those bulging marble-like eyes. Their eyes are actually larger than their brain.
Wow, their eyes really are huge.
Tarsiers hunt at night, and those eyes are what gives them powerful night vision. Their huge eyes take in a lot of light, which helps them see in the dark.
But Kit, I noticed their eyes don't seem to move at all.
It's true. Their eyes are so big that they can't move them or even blink. If the tarsier wants to see something off to the side, they have to turn their whole head, just like an owl.
Ah, this tarsier looks like they're on the lookout, waiting for something.
The tarsier is an ambush predator. That means they sit and wait, then quickly pounce on their prey to capture it.
Like a nighttime ninja. You know, I'm known to be an ambush predator as well, when it's lunchtime in the CLADE cafeteria.
Now it's time to check out the next creature. Number 3. Sea urchins. To find our next creature, we're diving deep into the waters of our oceans.
Just as long as I don't have to get my fur wet.
I think you'll want to stick around for this, Sam. We're gonna learn how these magnificent creatures see without any eyes at all.
Sea urchins see with no eyes. Kit, you must be pulling my tail.
Check it out. Sea urchins are covered in spiky spines that protect them from predators. In between the spines, They also have little tubes called tube feet that help them move, breathe, eat, and even see.
Sounds useful. But how can they see with their feet?
Although they don't see normally like you and me, the tube feet detect light and shadow, which can give the sea urchin a lot of information about its environment.
So, in a way, a sea urchin is a giant eyeball that can see in the sea?
That's one way to think of them. On to our next creature. Number 2. Honeybees.
Everyone knows that bees love flowers. But Kit, how do bees pick which flowers to land on?
They use their eyes, of course. Honeybees have 2 large eyes on the sides of their head made up of lots of tiny parts. They're called compound eyes.
Do these compound eyes give them a super powerful sense of sight?
Kind of. What honeybees see might not be as clear as normal eyes, but their compound eyes help them see movement and color really well.
Wow! So honeybees know the colors of the flowers they land on.
They sure do. And get this, they can see even more colors than we can. We all know the colors of the rainbow, right? But have you ever thought about what's beyond the rainbow?
Wait, you mean there are colors that aren't in the rainbow?
Uh-huh. There are colors that normal eyes can't see. To see them, you have to use special equipment, like my I Spy goggles.
Or my I Spy glove.
That's right. With the right equipment, we can see a special kind of light called ultraviolet light. Many flowers have cool ultraviolet patterns, which honeybees can see with their compound eyes.
So honeybees can see hidden patterns on flowers without any special equipment? I'm totally jealous.
Many flowers give off a lot of ultraviolet light, which honeybees are attracted to. Some flowers have even evolved to develop patterns that look like a bullseye. This helps the bee find the pollen right in the center.
I know this part. The bee collects the pollen, spreads it to other plants, and brings it back to their hive.
Hey, everybody! I'm home!
A win-win for nature. Wow. With compound eyes and the ability to see ultraviolet light, no wonder honeybees are one of our top creatures.
And now, it's time for our number 1 creature. The first 4 are going to be hard to top.
Dung beetles, tarsiers, sea urchins, honeybees. Who could have more powerful sight than that?
Drum roll, please. The bald eagle!
Looks like we're setting our sights to the skies for our number 1 creature. Bald eagles are powerful predators.
They sure are. Bald eagles are known for their super strong vision.
Yeah, just look at that intense gaze. Bald eagles look kind of angry.
They might look angry because of the special ridge above their eye. It shields the bald eagle's eye from the sun, which helps them see even better.
Like a natural baseball cap.
While the bald eagle soars high in the air, they use their strong eyes to look for prey on the ground. Their eyes are so powerful that they can see tiny creatures like rabbits from 2 miles away.
Whoa! I wouldn't want to be a rabbit when there's a hungry bald eagle nearby.
But that's not all. Like honeybees, bald eagles can also see ultraviolet light.
That's ultra amazing!
And they use that ability in an interesting way.
Oh no. What is it, Kit?
Some animal droppings reflect ultraviolet light, so bald eagles use the bright color it gives off to track down their prey.
Ew. That's one way to find your dinner.
Yup. The bald eagle's super sight definitely gives them an advantage above most species. Hey Sam, have you ever had an eye test?
Like when you read an eye chart at the doctor's?
Exactly. If a bald eagle took an eye test while standing on one end of a football field with the eye chart on the other end, they would have no problem reading the tiniest line on the chart. That's how good their vision is.
Wow, that's out of sight, Kit. And now we're out of time.
And that's the end of this Creature Cases Top 5. But the adventure doesn't stop there. We want you to add to the list. What other creatures with amazing eyes can you think of?
Tune in to our next Top 5 to see what kind of creatures we discover next.
See you then!
Don't forget to check out some of the other fun videos on Kidzuko.